true nature is to want or to give? What's our nature? Our consciousness, what's our nature? To want or to give? To want or to give? Because my every answer is based on my experience, my perception. But sometimes I just need to pause and go below the layers which have answers which I have acquired to asking myself, what do I like? Because what I like and what is comfortable for me is actually my nature. My nature is not what I have absorbed from the world. My nature is what makes me comfortable. Just ask yourself and leave it. The answer will come to you. What makes me comfortable? To give or to want from people? Yeah. So to give also and to take also. What would you like to take? What do you want? You want to be like this? Or you want to be like this? I like this. Today I say, I want love. I want happiness. I want respect. I want acceptance. I want appreciation. I want approval. Want, want, want. And the more I want, the more empty I am getting. Because most important is those who I'm asking for, they are also sitting in the same room. They could be sitting on the next chair and they are going to say, I also want. I also want. So I also want, they also want. Who will give? That's the only reason for all conflicts and problems. I want love. The other one says, I also want. She said, I got married thinking that I will get love. He said, I thought the same. And so if I'm not getting it from you, I'll try and get it from somewhere else. That's it. I didn't get it from her. I didn't get it from this job. I didn't get it from this person. So we're going around looking for people from whom we can get. And the more we are wanting, the more our true nature is to give. And while giving, that's the secret. While giving, the first one who gets it is, while giving, the first one who gets it is me. Ever given anger to somebody else? Who's the first one who gets affected? Because I create, give. While creating and while giving, the first one to get is me. So one shift in consciousness, I want nothing from anyone else because I am connected to. So when we start remaining in his connection throughout the day, we don't want anything from anyone else. There cannot be any more liberation than this. This is freedom. This is liberation. Otherwise, and that's the most powerful impact of meditation that I have experienced, is now not wanting anything from anyone else. Makes life so simple. And then I don't have to give. There's no consciousness of giving, but who I am will just radiate. So I don't have to give. I'm giving you this. No. Look at the sun. It's not giving, it's just being there. Look at everything in nature. It's not giving, it's just being what it is, but just in being, it is giving. Just by being, it is giving. So if you are just being at peace, you are automatically radiating peace to everybody. So we don't have to say, I'm giving peace to anybody. God doesn't give us, God is just there, ocean of peace. But just by being just like that is giving. So when we start connecting to Him and remain connected there, we're starting at a higher frequency. We don't want anything. And not wanting anything doesn't pull us down too. Because when I want, it's a dependency. When I don't get, it's a hurt. And if I get, then there's a fear. Will I continue getting always? Fear. So if I'm in this line, there's always a fear. Will I keep getting this always? Even a fear of what if something happens to so and so? Why? Because I'm getting something and I have to keep getting that. The other day I was in a hospital and one lady comes up to me and says, my mother's very unwell. The doctor says they can do nothing for her. I said, okay, sit next to her, hold her hand and tell her your body not working anymore, but your new costume is ready. You can leave. And she just stared at me and she said, what? I said, ask her to leave. Tell her to leave this costume. It's troubling. It's not going to get okay, is what you have heard. So ask her that her new costume is ready. She said, then what about me? It's about me. I said, what about you? She said, all the love I was getting, all the care that I was getting, all the protection. So it's always been about what I am getting from you. This makes us extremely love for the other person would be, don't suffer. Don't be in this state of coma, neither here nor there, just stuck, trapped inside. And it is our attachment for them which does not allow them to move on their journey, because we hold on to them saying, don't go, because how will then I get what I was getting from you? Bondage, dependency. But giving means what is right for you, comfortable for you, healthy for you, happy for you is what it should be. How much it can shift us. And it gives us the power, to face every scene of life with dignity. Dignity. This is not dignity. This is not dignity. Dignified, not wanting anything, connecting to Him, receiving, and then only radiating. Radiating. And a soul who remains connected to Him, absorbing His vibrations and radiating, will always be peaceful, 1, 2, contented, fulfilled, yes, what else? Happy, yes, and loved, and fearless, beautiful, fearless, and simple. Unconditional acceptance and love towards others, a word which we read. The word sounds good. Would you like to unconditionally love and accept people around you? Would you like to? And what does it mean? It means they can be and behave, and my love and respect does not change. But that will only happen when I am full inside. But if I want something from you, then you need to be a certain way so that I keep getting for you. And then I cannot give unconditional acceptance and love. I cannot. I cannot. So meditation, connecting to Him, the ocean of purity, and then my every thought in His remembrance is pure. Purity means the one who wants nothing, selfless, unadulterated, only giving. And those only giving are the angels for this world. And the world today is looking for, and the world today is looking for angels. So do we want angels or are we the angels? Do you want an angel or are you the angel? I am the angel. I am the angel. If I remain connected to Him. So the right thought, the right consciousness, developing a very beautiful personal relationship with Him. We all remember Him, but we need to know Him, recognize Him, understand Him, and then have a personal relationship with Him. Otherwise, sometimes God is just like a concept for us. God. It's a concept. God talked about. God. Different people, different interpretations. But what about my personal experience? Because it's only when it's going to be a personal experience that it's the truth for me. Till then, it's a concept that I've heard or read from somewhere. Can we have a personal relationship with Him? Can we have a personal relationship with Him? Meditation means a personal relationship where we share and we also receive the answer. Telepathy cannot be just with another human being. Telepathy can also be with anyone, energy. We can have telepathy there. Where whatever is on my mind, like brother said, surrender. Surrender means ask Him and then ask Him to touch me with the right answer. There it will be there. Then we don't need to go out into the world and ask people, what do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? No. If I go and ask someone who's disturbed, what do you think I should do? Definite to get a wrong answer and a wrong advice for myself. Because they're going to give the answer through their disturbance. They're going to give the answer through their perspective and their personality. So who's the first one I have to ask whenever there's a question on my mind? But sometimes we do the other way around. We ask him, him, her, and then when we don't get the answer from anywhere, then we go to him. Okay, now nobody is there, so now you help me. So he comes last on the priority list. Then that's not a personal relationship. Personal relationship means who is the first one I think of whenever I want to share anything, talk about anything, ask anything. Who's the first one who comes on my mind is the one I have the closest relationship with. So when we start meditating daily and create that relationship, very, very soon, he's the first one I will think of whenever I want to talk, share, ask first. That's when God is not just a concept, but God will become a personal relationship. And what happens if I have a personal relationship with Him? You know, today, even out in the world, we say, do you know what? I know Him very well. You want anything done? I know Him very well. It's very important to have contacts with the right people today. And then you can say to people around you, I know Him very well. You want something? I can ask Him for you. That's that faith, that confidence. I see in my family also, because after meditation, they see how the answers come, and then they'll come up to me and say, "Can you please ask him what should I do?" I said, you should start asking yourself. But they start realizing there is something that they're not able to do, but everyone can do it. They say, "Please, can you just go into your meditation room and ask him whether we should do this or that?" Relationship. Relationship. This is when it becomes a relationship where there's one thought and connect. And each one of us can do that. And there's nothing more powerful than this. Living in times of uncertainty and a lot of emotional upheaval around. Need of the hour is to be centered, grounded. And so meditation now is no more just an option. Meditation now is no more just an option. Meditation now, I for myself say it's mandatory. It's mandatory, it's compulsory for me, because it's the only way that we can remain certain in uncertain times. Outside there will be uncertainty, but inside will be certainty. This morning in our class, we've taken up a 24-hour project. Would you like to join us? 24-hour homework. Yes? 24 hours, irrespective of what's happening around us. Anji? Anji, what was... You're busy? Doing what? It's nothing to do outside. It's all to do here. Irrespective of what is happening around me, irrespective what situations will come to me today, irrespective of how someone will behave with me today, I will think, speak, and behave with that innate purity and divinity. 24 hours, vibrating at the frequency of divinity. While doing everything that we are doing. So we could be at work, we could be stuck in traffic, but we're stuck here outside, but inside, flying. Want to do it? Want to do it? Yes? Just till tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock. Experience your own power. Experience our potential. That we can be amongst everybody and be like this. Not entangled, getting pulled down at the lower frequencies around us. And when we do that, we're changing the world. We are changing the world just by vibrating at a higher frequency. How many of you have not yet taken out that little half an hour to come and really learn that art of meditation? Have you done that? Learned the art of meditation here? Learned how to connect to Him? Everyone has done it? Anyone who's not done it? Anyone who would like to do it? Like to do it? Yes? Like to do it? Yes? Like to do it? So we will request Sister to share with us. Sisters are sitting here the whole day just for this seva, to share with us how to connect to Him and to remain in that connection throughout the day. Because the aim objective is change yourself to change the world. So we have the center, we have the retreat center, and we of course have the headquarters, places of high energy. It's also the time when we should bring our children to the centers. Let them experience that.